Hi, Giandra, right here.
Hi, Donna.
Hello, Boxing Insider. There's a clip that's circulating around from many years ago of Emmanuel'S saying he foresaw that this showdown. When he initially made those statements, what did that spark in you as a fighter, given his history of champion heavyweights and his long history in sport?
Yes, I had the fortunate events to train with the late great Emmanuel'S, may he rest in peace. And as soon as I worked with him on the first day, he told me I was going to be heavyweight champion of the world. He even told Vladimir Klitschko, when Vladimir was world champion, he said straight to his face, he said, Tyson Fury is the heir to your throne. He said, he is the next heavyweight champion of the world. He said, I don't see anybody else. But then he also said, there's this young guy in America nobody's going on about. He's called Deontay Wilder. He said, I've trained him as well. He said, but at the minute he doesn't have a great training base. He said, as soon as he develops a solid training schedule, he'll come on as well. And he said, I see him as your main rival. He said, I don't see anybody else. And at the time, there was quite a few unbeaten prospects coming through. Everyone was talking about knockout artists from all over the world. And he said, I don't see anybody with more mental strength than Tyson Fury. And he said, even at that stage, when I was only like, say, 21 or 2 years old, he said, even if Tyson fought Vladimir now, he said, I couldn't pick a winner. And even though I'm Vladimir Klitschko's trainer at the time, he told him. And it all worked into my favour, even going into the Vladimir fight, because he had to wear all the way through his training camp, and he played on his mind. There's a lot of mental stuff goes on in boxing. It ain't just brawn and power and strength. I believe boxing is 98% a mental strength battle.
Yeah. We know that Deontay Wilder has dropped off his opponent. Will you be the first one not to be knocked out or dropped?
100%. Everyone builds Deontay Wilder up, but look at the record, 40 wins, 39 KOs. But it's not the KOs, it's who you've KO'd. There's a guy who lives here in California called Chris Arreola, the Nightmare. And I spoke to the Nightmare personally, and he said he does me as hard as both Klitschko's. And he says I will win the fight. And he's boxed Wilder. So, he didn't knock Chris out, did he? Chris retired with an injury. He didn't even look like knocking Chris Arreola out. And then he made excuses after the fight saying this, that, and the other, my hand, my shoulder, whatever. He isn't this big knockout king that everybody thinks. A lot of people are going into the ring and looking for a comfy position on the canvas before they go in there. They're afraid, they think Deontay Wilder's big power hits me, I fall down. I don't fear power. Klitschko had a massive knockout ratio going into our fight. He hit me bang on the chin, it didn't matter. But the thing is, what I've got the mental edge on Wilder is, I've seen him knocked out before as an amateur. Nobody ever knocked me out as an amateur or professional. But I've seen him with a head guard on and big padded gloves being knocked out. So I believe I can emulate that performance and knock him out. The guy who knocked him out was about 5'10", weighing about 204 pounds. So I'm 6'9", I weigh 260. And when he feels the ferocious right hand of the Tyson Fury, the Gypsy King, his legs will buckle. And I keep going on about his legs and his ankles, because he has got very athletic build. Maybe he should have stuck to basketball, because he's definitely not going to be a fighter after I finish with him.
Tyson, I was told that neither fighter in this case is enrolled in either VADA or USADA, and I was just kind of wondering why that was.
Yeah, I'm enrolled in VADA and USADA.
Oh, you are?
I'm on a whereabouts program as well, so I have to tell the World Anti-Doping where I am for an hour every day so they can come and see me. I'm UK Anti-Doping.
Okay. And one other one. You know, when you started out today, out on the stage, and coming out with your one-liners and stuff, seemed like it was pretty playful. Obviously, by the end, when there was all that commotion on the stage, it looked like it kind of crossed into somewhere that was kind of real. Yeah. I'm just kind of wondering, where's that line between you guys just kind of entertaining the crowd and you guys actually trying to hurt each other?
This is a fight. It's a fight game. Sometimes things get heated. We're fighters. We're proud men. And, he can't come into my space, and I'm sure I can't come into his space without getting pushed or punched in the face. And it is what it is. Tensions are high. We don't mean to offend anybody, and if we have, I'll apologise for me, and I'll apologise for Deontay Wilder, but this is boxing, and tempers are high. Both men want to win really bad, and I think the emotion showed today more than it did in the last two press conferences. It can be playful and eventful, but sometimes it switches up, and as you've seen today, we were both ready to go there. Both ready to go. So, it was good. I enjoyed every minute of it.
Tyson.
Yep.
I'm Michael Rosenthal.
Hey, Mikey.
Hey. Nice to meet you, finally.
Nice to meet you too.
Yeah, you mentioned legacy. How often do you think about your place in history, and what will it take for you to be spoken in the same sentence with the best heavyweights, you know, of the last half century or whatever?
One step is beating Deontay Wilder on the first, and then we'll see where it goes. You know, legacies and all this thing. Wilder talks about it a lot. He wants to be remembered as the man who was the man or whatever. But you know, when I beat Klitschko in Germany in 2015, that was my Everest. I'd climbed to the top, and I didn't feel I had anything more to do. And it did take me 2.5 years to get the hunger back to think, right, I want to go again. I'm back again. And if I beat today's heavyweights, then I've got to be remembered as a man who had the guts to try. Because I'd hate to get the end of my career and be unbeaten and never fought anybody of any calibre. And I don't want people to say Tyson fought people when they were over the hill. The win against Klitschko, I don't even count that anymore. That is nothing, because Klitschko was at the end of his reign, and I told everybody with a pair of ears what I'd do to him. And I did. And this time was against my first real live opponent, who people think is going to beat me, who's young, who's ambitious, who's unbeaten. So when I win this, it's really going to prove that I am a good heavyweight, and I will take on anybody, any notice, any country, any time, any place, anywhere.
Real quick follow-up. Do you think sometimes people underappreciate your skill level?
It's funny you should say that, because when the great Muhammad Ali was around, it wasn't until after he was finished people really realised what they were witnessing with their eyes. And I think that's going to be the same with me. The same with all great champions from the past. When they're active, nobody really enjoys what they're doing while they're doing it. It's until they're gone they really appreciate the skill and the boxing style they had. And I don't believe it, not until another 20 years when people look back and say, you know what, he could really box. It's all right going in there and being a brawler. There's been many, many brawlers in the world of heavyweight boxing. You look down the line and there's been many, many, many punchers, many people, aggression people, but there hasn't been many 6'9" counter-punch boxers like me. I don't know one. If there's any boxing historians here today that can make me a liar, please stand up and tell me if there's ever been somebody like Tyson Fury, even close to Tyson Fury, in the heavyweight division ever.
Thank you.
You said that you did that informal poll, and you noticed that you don't think Deontay's very popular in the U.S. What do you attribute that to?
I don't know. I attribute it to there's so many sports here in the United States that there's so much choice to choose from. You know, you've got the big basketball, you've got football, you've got hockey, you've got so many sports, so many celebrities and people to look up to. I believe the American people don't look to the heavyweight champion as they once did in the 70s and 80s and 90s. The flair has gone. After the heavyweight title left this country and went to Europe, Klitschko killed the heavyweight division. He killed it, and I had to rescue it back, take it from its stronghold and bring it back to America. And that's why we're here today. We're here to put that excitement back into America. We're here to make America great again in the heavyweight division.
Quick follow-up. You said that you were going to move to Los Angeles after this. Could you be the next American heavyweight champion then in that regard?
I've been planning to move to Los Angeles since 2015. So who knows? Who knows what the future holds?
Thank you.
Do you have anything to say to the American travelers that's coming here in this country to see you?
Yeah, I just want to say I thank you, everybody who's coming to support me. You know, I know there's going to be a sellout crowd. I know there's going to be a lot of people tuning in around the world to watch. And I just want to say, without the fans, us sports stars, we ain't nobody. Who are we without fans? People, I know a lot of sports people, a lot of celebrities and whoever, they have no time for their own fans. They're protected by security. They don't want anything to do with their own fans. You see me, I'm in amongst the fans. My security are pulling me this way, that way. I say, no. Let me among my own fans, because without them I have nothing. Nothing.
Thank you, Tyson.
Thanks, Tyson.
Thanks, guys. Any more?
You're right here. We got 2 more television cameras. Come on in, Jim. And Glenn. All right. You guys want to go over there? Or you over here? Right here's fine. Okay.
Frank, I've got a question for Frank Warren. Frank, what's it like to promote the most colourful, charismatic, controversial heavyweight champion of all
Jim is going to
times?
go over there.
Go on, Frank.
All right, guys?
Tyson, any message for Joshua, man?
Yeah, grow a pair of knots.
Excuse me.
Hello, Casey.